Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to try to solve an issue that I've had with the truck. Probably not an issue for everyone, but for me the navigation's not very good and I have been using my phone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upgrade to an aftermarket head unit. This one has Apple Carplay, but it's not your normal aftermarket head unit. I'm thinking like Alpine, Pioneer, something like that. I decided to take a chance. I've been reading up on these things for years, and it's an Android head unit. It's basically a crapshoot anytime you buy one of these, apparently, but I tried to go with a good brand that had good support. Researched a lot, and I went with this. That's what I went with. Problem is with the Titan, and this is the aftermarket head unit already in. I've been testing it for a little while, but I got to take it out. I'll show you all that today. Aftermarket 7-inch head unit is going to fit right here, and this is pretty much 7 inches. So you're getting this tiny screen for this gigantic dash, and to me, that just looks silly. But anyway, another option, especially with these Android head units, is to get a 10-inch display, and it sticks out of the dash, and you got this big giant display. Now, some of you may love that look, some of you may hate that look, and I'm kind of in between. The teenager in me says it's awesome. The gigantic screen looks so cool, but the guy that likes the OEM look, not a big fan of it. But I'm also not a big fan of a tiny little screen in this giant dash. So anyway, I'm gonna get this dash apart, try to figure out the steering wheel controls. That's one reason I installed it a while back and wanted to try it out some, and try to give a few tips if I can figure it out. Right now my volume up works. I can change stations, and that's about it. So I think I know what to do, but we'll see. Alright, check the dash apart. So I've got a USB cable connected to my steering wheel controls. It's an Axis steering wheel control. I'm updating it on my laptop. Hopefully, it's moving really slowly. And hopefully this will get our steering wheel controls to work, and that way I can program it here. I've been having a heck of a time. I'll update you once it updates, I suppose. I've got it programmed for a Pioneer. I tried to do that manually last time when I first put it in. It was extremely hard to do that because you got to watch the little lights blink or whatever, and I don't know, for some reason I was just not successful with that. But connecting it to the laptop makes it a lot easier. You can update the firmware, and you can change it to the radio that you need. Apparently ATOTO works off of Pioneer. So anyway, you can see here, I'm gonna hit the volume up. Working, volume down, works. Phone. So this button works also. Now the seek up works, it changes the channels. When I hit down, for some odd reason, it turns the volume up. So this button and down are the same. Makes no sense to me. I've messed with it for hours and I'm tired of messing with it. I'm happy that I've got all these working, and I'm just going to leave it like that for a while. I may mess with it one other day. Sometime down the road, I may try to adjust it again, but I'm good with how it is now. Okay, I'm going to start up the S8. I've gotten everything back together. See if it works. And there it is. And it is that fast every time you turn it on. A quick walkthrough of what we have here. This is my home screen. Right now I am connected to Wi-Fi. That's my home Wi-Fi. So basically I can do anything I want to on this right now because I'm connected to that. Once I leave the house and I drive away, I have to rely on either a hotspot, which we do take with us a lot, or my cell phone connection. I have been using, I have an iPhone 6S. I know it's old, but I have been using Carplay with that, and that's this Z-Link. And lately I've been having trouble connecting. Let's see if it works. And it worked. So the last couple times I've had trouble connecting to it for some reason. It worked great for about 3 weeks straight. My only complaint with Z-Link is when I am on maps, navigating somewhere, and listening to Spotify, my music will skip. It could be my phone. It's not the greatest. So who knows? So yeah, I love the Z-Link CarPlay app. That's really nice. It gives me everything I need on a day-to-day basis when I'm driving around, or, you know, just jumping in the truck to go somewhere. I can connect straight to my phone, and I have access to everything on my phone. That's really nice. One thing I wondered about when I was purchasing this is, how does this act every day? So my stock radio, when I would jump in it, I would start it up. XM radio would start up because that's what I listen to. Your standard radio would start up if that's what I was listening to. This does basically the same thing. The only difference is when you're when you're using Z-Link, say I'm connected to my phone now. I'm using Z-Link, I'm listening to Spotify, I go to a store, I get out, and when I get back in, if I don't connect my phone immediately, it will try to start Z-Link, but it can't do anything because it's not connected to your car. Well, then you're just sitting there and there's nothing going on. So you'll just have to go to your home screen, which I'm on, and, you know, if you want to listen to the radio, you press this button. That goes to the radio.
Area who hasn't got
it's
loan
hold on. Oh, better try my steering wheel controls. Oh yeah.
refi programs.
So anyway, that's one of the differences, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm not connected to anything. So this right now, the only thing that'll work is the radio. Of course, I do have Bluetooth connected. So if you're looking for one of these, you don't have any kind of internet connection, you don't really want to connect it to your phone, then you're not really gaining a whole lot. This TPMS is ATOTO makes an adapter for that, and that is something I'm going to add. We've got a pretty big trip planned for the summer, and I want to have that installed before we leave. It is should be pretty handy, and it looks like I can extend the USB to the back of the truck, or at least to the back window, and install the tire pressure sensors on my trailer, and I'm going to try to use them that way. So I'll try to post a video of that also once I do it. When we travel, we carry a mobile hotspot with us, and that's what we're connected to now. So anyway, this should be just like we're traveling. It would work the same way. So your map navigation setting here, to your maps, It's very fast. Zooms out, zooms in. Pretty amazing. So the map's quick. I love it. It's just like, again, just like a tablet. You'll go up here, an Android tablet, and you'll close that out. Close out Z-Link. Got the Play Store. You can download whatever you want. This is to me, this is what set this apart from an Alpine or any other and not just Alpine, any other aftermarket stereo that is like a mainstream stereo. You're just not going to be able to do this. It has CarPlay, and you can, upload whatever to your phone, but it doesn't really work with CarPlay, because not all of my apps work with CarPlay. I didn't know that, actually, but that is the case. So anyway, Dirt camping app. If I wanted to put that on this, I can download it. So really cool. Anything in the app store you want, you can put it on here. One device I want to add to my trailer is a LevelMate Pro, and basically you put a sensor on your trailer and you load an app onto your phone, and you can see what side of your trailer is higher or lower or whatever. It helps you level everything out when you get to a campsite. So now instead of holding your phone up looking at that when you back up to your site, I'll be able to load that app onto this unit, and I'll be able to look at the head unit instead of my phone trying to hold it up and back up on the blocks or whatever we're doing. So that'll be pretty cool. It's got the torque app. The truck's running right now, so let's see here. Should show us some things. I do wish that it had a transmission temp monitor. I've looked through the settings, I can't find one. It's possible it's there, I haven't seen it. Okay, so I can select auxiliary, and at the moment I have a camera connected to it, and it's a side view of the bed of my truck, and this is where my gooseneck ball is normally situated. Of course, the idea is when I back up to the ball, I can see, if I'm far enough back. This auxiliary is also connected to the factory auxiliary, which it's way too dark to see that right now. So I could plug in an audio device and play it through those. I don't know that I ever will, but it's there. So the front camera is not actually on the front, it's on the front of the bed of my truck. So this shows the gooseneck ball. So when I'm backing up, I can line up with the gooseneck, and that is a lifesaver. Only problem is, at the moment, when I put the truck in reverse, the reverse camera on the tailgate overrides everything. So I'm working on installing a switch that will show me the tailgate camera, the regular reverse camera, the gooseneck camera here, and also the gooseneck camera that is right in there, and maybe right there. Anyway, once I get that, I can leave the truck in reverse. It comes with a little switch that I can, press through the, or choose through the selections of the cameras. And you can add 4 cameras on that. So I'll have these 3 that are in the back, the tailgate, this camera in the side view. And then I would like to add another camera in the very back, on the back of the trailer, but I need to find a reliable wireless source. Of course, this is to use the phone. This is for your radio stations, just local radio. It does have RDS, which is pretty sweet. I like that. Not that I listen to the radio that often, but it is there. This is Z-Link, which is your Apple CarPlay. And of course you have settings there. This shows you all your apps that you have. Again, you can download whatever app you want. If you use an app on your phone that you really like to use, you can put it on here. YouTube. Good grief, internet is so slow. Alright, so yeah, got a little Joe Rogan, Havett Brothers, and Boatworks. Check that guy out, he is awesome. Boatworks Today, great channel. So yeah, you can watch YouTube. Then you have your hard buttons down here. This is off, mute and off. You gotta hold it in, I believe, to turn it off. And turn it back on. Volume down, volume up. What's that? Seek. Yep. And then home, your home screen, which we're already on the home screen. Oh, the steering wheel controls. Once you get the vehicle where it can talk to the radio, you can come in here and you can set your steering wheel controls and you can make them custom. So if you wanted the volume up to be the front camera, you can do that. It doesn't matter. You can set it however you want to, whatever you want to. I thought that was pretty cool. And they advertise that you don't need steering wheel controls or the adapter on some vehicles. This Nissan was not the case for mine, but still really cool that they offer that. So far I love it. I guess if I had a complaint, my only complaint is it sticks out of the dash a little more than I hoped. But the price is wonderful. It was around $300. Phoenix it's another Android head unit company. They make a head unit specifically for this truck, and it fits in the dash, and it looks OEM, and it looks like one out of a new Ram truck. Looks really good. But it was around $750, $800, something like that. I'm just not interested in spending that much money in that. I will say, after I bought adapters, after I bought all kinds of crazy cameras, and you know, all the things that go with it, I probably have just under $500 in it. But I bought this for function, and it does exactly what I bought it for. You know, it's really going to help us when we travel. The maps are awesome. Having it up here where I can see it instead of trying to look at my phone that's laying down in the console somewhere, or you know, just looking at a screen that's lower than this. It's just not as helpful to me. When I'm pulling a trailer, I like to have all the info right there in front of me, and this does that. The cameras are really going to help for lining up the trailer and getting everything connected. There are just so many endless possibilities, so many things I can do with it. Overall, I've been very happy. I think the ATOTO S8 is awesome, and these name brand car audio companies probably have a lot to fear because of just how much you can do with these. So anyway, hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to check out our other videos, and if you like those, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot, guys.